Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 62, probably. And, anyways, today, crypto, it had a good day earlier this morning, but we have been kind of going a little bit flat. It seems like we're stuck in this little zone, this range, this Fibonacci that will not let us continue forward at 58,429. But yeah, we're kind of fighting for that resistance level to break through out of it. I think we might still be here, might even see another drop, but we will still maintain this uptrend. I would expect at least until, what do we have here? 16th of September? Okay. Maybe we hit 60K by the end of September. Maybe September will be a green month, considering the fact that we did start approximately around this level on the 1st of September, 57, 58,000. Seems like that's exactly where we are right now. 57,883 is the current price of Bitcoin, up 0.34%. Not too bad, but come on, we can go a little higher. I would hope, at least. We do have a couple of good stuff coming up next week, and the debates behind us, all that stuff has been reflected in the price of the markets already. So from here, we're just waiting for more stuff. We did get some other inflation data today, uh, even from the European banks as well, European Central Bank. Yeah, and then of course, not much else to talk about other than possibly just politics, and any endorsements that Kamala or Trump can get would be crucial for this last time before we reach, presidential elections happening in November. October, I'm expecting a big pump, possibly back to our all-time high levels at 70,000. November is the deciding month of, how far up we'll go in terms of crypto and in Bitcoin. So what I'm happy about is that we did indeed flip to a positive super trend here, so we will be seeing some upward movement, some momentum for a while, right? As long as we do maintain this uptrend, of course. But we're just fighting for this zone. The next zone after this, though, is the 60,000. We haven't seen that since 29th of August, right? So, breaking 60,000 in September. I don't know if that's too much to ask for Bitcoin over here, but yeah, that's what we have so far. Let me just check if we do have any entries. We are looking at a downtrend at the moment. Do we have any downswings? We've been going on a downswing for a while, so nothing yet. Nothing yet. How about the 1 hour chart? What if I was to enter here? No? No, still no. Alright, forget it. Just checking. We'll keep this open here. I did not draw my uptrend on this chart. I'll just draw it there or there. Yeah, like that. Same kind of stuff that we just analyzed, right? I do like how the way the super trend looks over here better, so I'll just keep this one open for our reference. As of right now, our demo account is in the green, our little DCA thing. I should be DCAing more. I don't know what I'm doing. Just been too distracted, I guess. I'll see if I DCA another little bit again today. How much money do I have? Account balance is 10,000 and I have 8,000 available margin. I only need about 1,000 or 2,000 if I'm entering in a trade, right? If I go to my history, it's 2,000, 1,000, less than 1,000, 2, 400, approximately around those amounts if I'm actually going to be entering a trade. So yeah, as long as I have like 3,000 available to trade, then I'm fine. But that means it's only for one position though. What if I find multiple positions? I don't know, but we're still a long way from that, so we don't have to worry. Channel update as well before I get into the news is, yeah, I did have to remove some Donald Trump audiobook that I had up on my channel, so that was a waste of time. But maybe, I don't know, I should have done more research, I guess, because it got copyright claimed. And they were going to give a strike to my channel if I didn't remove it. So I did remove it now. That should all be resolved. But we have another one coming from Tony Robbins now, the Unshakable book that I read. So yeah, gonna have to probably remove that as well. Yeah, there's really no other option there. Now I'm just trying to rethink what I could do with my channel, and I've been thinking, as scummy as it is, I don't really want to use AI, but I will probably have to use AI just to generate images. Like, everything else will be original content. Like my voice is still me. I'm not using AI for my voice, and I'm not using AI to help, I don't know, summarize texts or anything from books that I do read. What I'm going to be doing now is just storytelling based off of the books. Try to make it as transformative as I can. Yeah, just like narrating the books still. Won't be specifying like any part or any chapter, just any section of a book that I find interesting and that like I could probably use as a lesson and upload it in a video. I'll probably do that. And then the visuals, I guess, will have to be AI because I'm planning on using a lot of visuals. Obviously just still photos with like a bit of panning around or something. Nothing too crazy, right? And then of course my audio waveform, I don't know, maybe I'll add that in there too somewhere in some corner. That's the plan for now at least. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's all I have to say about the channel. Still, it's not going to slow me down from reading the books, but it's just going to probably change the way how I record and edit them, because now, you know, if you're reading a story about someone and the perspective is I did this, I did that, I'm probably just going to change the terms of it. I'll just say like he did this or she did that, whatever it is. To try to make it like a third party's perspective on telling a story to you guys and then showing you images while I narrate that. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. And I might just bring back the Spanish readings as well, because those have been doing pretty good on the channel too. I was also checking the analytics of when I could start making some money here, because, you know, I do need more money. Any money that will help me invest in crypto would be pretty nice, especially now. But I think that's gonna take a long time. I need something like 500 subscribers so I could start getting sent super chats. Still, either way, there's not a lot of traffic on the streams, but I'd like to have the option available just in case. I don't know, maybe I start freelancing some stuff. I was checking out Fiverr or maybe Patreon. I don't know if I could upload like at least the other audiobooks that I did there, but I don't know what their terms of service are. I'll have to research that later on my own free time. And where's my water? And then yeah, I really don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Whatever, doesn't really matter anymore. Okay, so let's get into the news. Let's talk about Donald Trump. He did have another rally today. So did Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Just talking. I only saw one highlight from Tim Walz, which I'm not going to show, but it's pretty funny. Anyway, Trump mentioned that he will not be doing another debate. Simple as that. Possibly because of this whole ABC stuff. There's also apparently an ABC whistleblower who will be releasing a signed affidavit through his lawyer in which he details how Kamala got the questions in advance. People are thinking now and speculating that Kamala likely cheated in this debate. Yeah, we'll be hearing more about this today or tomorrow. I did see another post, but I don't think it was that reliable. It kind of outlined the same kind of thing where it mentions, oh, Kamala had like the questions already in advance, like she knew what she was going to be asked. ABC is doing a terrible job at you know, fact-checking Kamala. Like, it seems like all three of them against Trump agreed to fact-check Trump in real time, and then, you know, ask Kamala a question, she'll dodge it, and then they just won't address it anymore. Stuff like that, right? You're gonna notice, which we'll get more information on that later, and big if true, of course, so we'll have to see. Trump announced today a new plan to eliminate all taxes on overtime pay. I'm going to say that again. All taxes will be eliminated in overtime. He said that people who work overtime are among the hardest working citizens in our country. Agreed. When you pass 40 hours a week, your overtime hours will be tax-free. Are you kidding me? That is enormous. That is huge. I really, really want to go to the US and work now. So it's crazy. Like, that's pretty cool, right? This new policy. Let's see if Kamala copies this one now. She already copied that no tax on tips, which we already know. But now no tax on overtime. That's huge. That's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Just really, it makes me smile. That's all. Even though I'm currently not working, but like, It would give incentives to go back to work. But in the US, though. And I don't know, US is probably going to be better. He does have plans as well to strengthen the economy. Kamala was making fun of Trump for having, what did she say? Like an idea of a plan or a concept of a plan or something like that. She was just clowning on him for that when I don't think her situation is any better personally, but whatever. Regardless, Kamala still has a lot of supporters, and we all know that. We have Taylor Swift, of course. Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday, she sent out a post on her Instagram over here endorsing Kamala Harris for president of the United States. And as I mentioned, like, this is going to draw a lot of people to vote for Kamala Harris because they see Taylor Swift as an idol, right? And they would want to do what Taylor Swift does, kind of deal. So, essentially, that is what happened, right? 400,000 people actually clicked on the link that she put there, like, hey, you can register to vote early. I'm voting for Kamala Harris, by the way. Do your own research, but this is what I'm doing, and here you go. Good luck. That's all she said. But obviously, it's very clear endorsement and driving a lot of mainly Gen Z voters to vote for Kamala Harris. 400,000 people went there after her endorsement, according to reports. I saw another number about 300,000, 400,000, around that range of people, which is a lot of people, right? Now, what does this mean, of course, for the November election? What does Taylor Swift's endorsement mean? According to the recent New York Times Siena survey, Harris leads Trump by 10 percentage points among voters aged 19 to 29, which is what I would categorize as the Gen Z voters, or maybe there's, I guess, millennials. I don't even know what the difference is anymore, Gen Z, millennial. But like, the amount of people in that age range are voting for Harris instead of Trump by a 10% lead for Kamala Harris. That's insane. The amount of influence that this woman has, this Taylor Swift, oh my gosh, it's insane. So, and it just goes to show as well, I'm pretty sure, like, the older people, of course, would be more conservative, would be more likely to vote Republican, vote for Trump. You can also see, like, just because she doesn't care, right? I did see other stuff like, oh, Taylor Swift is a billionaire already. She doesn't care about the economy. She flies private jets, and it will emit as much carbon emissions as you will ever emit with a car in your lifetime, kind of thing. I saw something like that. And it shows like a map of like all the planes flying around the United States, her private jets. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she's too smart for that. Personally, I wouldn't agree with it. Anyways, this is something funny. The woman who made her career singing about her bad choices endorses Kamala. Possibly another bad choice. It's just funny. It's not, I don't know. You vote for who you ever want to vote for, but I just found that funny. But not all Swifties are like this, though. We do have some burning their Taylor Swift merch and memorabilia and replacing it with Trump merch. That is just pretty funny to see, right? So yeah, obviously not everybody agrees with this decision. Some people are doing the research. Still, that's something you should do. You shouldn't vote for someone just because your idol is voting for them. You should do your own research and vote accordingly, if you can. No pressure. That's all we have for Taylor Swift. Let's leave her alone for the rest of the year. CNN as well picked up on this possibly biased presidential debate moderation. They called him out for it. ABC News constantly fact-checked Trump and let Kamala off the hook for lying and dodging questions, and multiple times. So it's impressive that CNN, if you don't know, they were the ones who handled the first debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, where Biden got humiliated. That one seemed pretty fair. But then they're also like noticing this from ABC News instead of, any other network. And it's just impressive to see that for once they're actually calling something out. And like I said, we will be getting that release of that affidavit where they're mentioning that this was possibly rigged, this whole debate for Kamala Harris. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's what they're saying for now. And here's Joe Biden, of course, carrying what appears to be a MAGA hat. I don't know if this is a MAGA hat. Oh, that's loud. I don't know. It's a red hat. He's still holding on to it. I don't know. If it's still a Trump hat, that would just be funny to see if this guy's still completely supporting Trump. I think this is satire, though, honestly. Like, I don't think this is real, but that's pretty funny. Anyways, big question is, how will the US election impact cryptocurrencies? Well, as you can see, you don't have to be a genius to figure this out. 2016, just for your information as well, the US presidential elections directly coincide with, well, happen to coincide with the Bitcoin halving years. And the halving takes effect a couple hundred days after the halving date. In this case, we had our halving in April 8th, if I'm not wrong. Whatever amount of days later it is, like 140, 150 days later. We're in September right now. That should start taking an effect very soon. We usually do have one dip, like around close to election day, or like even before, you can see multiple times. And we're kind of going through that right now. After the election, it's just, we get a parabolic increase. This year, it's going to be different. We have a lot more, volume that could potentially come in. The ETFs that could be bringing in a lot of volume in there as well. M2 money supply all-time high. A lot of factors are pointing towards, this will coincide perfectly with the parabolic phase of crypto. The halving, etc. Everything will coincide and will go a lot higher. There is some Standard Chartered Bank. The analysts there say that a Trump victory can send Bitcoin to $125,000. But regardless, we will still get a new all-time high, regardless of who wins. So that's the point is, does it really matter? Sure. The market does want Trump to win because the tax cuts that we're going to get. Trump is a businessman. He knows how money works, I guess. And, he's endorsed crypto and Bitcoin a lot. So he's kind of like our best friend kind of deal. Kamala, though, she's kind of silent on this. Won't speak much about it. But I mean, still, even if she is president, things will still continue on the way they are. Just a little worse, probably. Other sectors will be benefited because she is going to be focusing more on things like clean energy and I don't know, things like copper, lithium, that kind of stuff will start increasing in price. On the other hand, Trump will try to strengthen the dollar and other companies as well. Yeah. So there's that kind of stuff that would be going on, and Bitcoin will go up regardless of who wins, is the bottom line, I guess, that I'm trying to go with this. Robert Kiyosaki also commented on this. He does mention that while he does want Trump to win, it really makes little difference if Trump or Harris wins. The real problem, of course, he is mentioning the $35 trillion in US debt. That is the real problem that neither Trump nor Kamala can solve. He did mention before that the US debt goes up by $1 trillion every 100 days. The interest on US debt is America's biggest expense. That's also over $1 trillion per year. If you spend $1 a minute, it would take 31,688 years to spend $1 trillion. So just goes to show how much in debt the whole country is. So simply said, we're screwed. The dollar is trash. Stop saving dollars, fake money. Start saving real money, like gold, silver, and Bitcoin. That's his top three all the time, is gold, silver, Bitcoin. That's the stuff you should be saving up on. Real money, things that have value. Bitcoin, of course, being the digital gold kind of deal that everybody mentions. Speaking of gold, gold is at all-time high levels today, I think. Indeed, look at that. All-time high levels for gold. Crazy stuff. And it just keeps going up. And there's no wars going on. Well, there is wars going on, but there's nothing too crazy that's driving the price up. It's mainly stuff like macroeconomic data, rate cuts, stuff like that that's driving the price up. Mark Zuckerberg did also comment a little bit on the whole political side. He said that his apologizing days are over. At a packed Chase Center event, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg declared he's done apologizing for Facebook's controversies, including its role in the 2016 election and content moderation issues. If you don't know, a lot of censorship happening with, well, at that time, Facebook. In today's date, it's Meta, handling WhatsApp, handling Instagram, Facebook itself, things like that, right? So he did come out and say, you know what? Yes, Biden-Harris administration did make me restrict a lot of stuff during COVID. There was a lot of things that was also censored during 2016 election. This year, though, he's going to completely throw that out the window, is what he said. He did call his biggest mistake a 20-year political miscalculation, claiming he took too much blame for problems outside of Meta's control, including Cambridge Analytica's misuse of Facebook data. So Zuckerberg now vows to push back against political pressure, and he's just going to focus on what he has to focus. Things like artificial reality, virtual reality, artificial intelligence. No, what is AR? AR is augmented reality, I think? Whatever. Things that nobody will ever use. Metaverse is still dead in my books. This is something interesting that I saw as well. Bitcoin funding rates did go negative at some point. If you don't know what that is, that's this thing right here, the funding rate of Bitcoin. It's basically the swaps that you get charged for having an open position. If this is a positive percentage, and you're in a long position, you have to pay shorters this fee every 8 hours or every day, right? Depending on your exchange, depending on your broker. Now, if this is negative, it means that there's an overwhelming amount of bears in the market, a lot of people shorting compared to the amount of people that are longing. And that flipped negative for just a small period of time. I don't know if I could see the history or if it will show me here, but what that means is if it's negative, the shorters will actually have to pay you that small percentage fee every 8 hours if you're long, for example. If you're shorting, you're actually getting paid interest from the people who are longing to hold that position open for more than 8 hours, whatever the case may be. It doesn't show me that over here, especially for my current positions that are open, because this is a demo account, it's fake money. But if I was using real money, this would be like something, I don't know, $2-3 probably. Whoops, close something. Okay. Yeah, so something like that, right? I wanted to check here, view funding rate history, if it will show me. If not, then whatever. Yeah, here it is. Negative. It flipped negative just today, actually. Yeah, today's September 12th, 8 a.m. It's been negative here too. That's crazy. So September 10 at midnight and at 8 a.m. So you see it's every 8 hours that this kind of interest gets moved around. And before this, it's always been positive. Well, actually here we have negative to September 5. But yeah, just things like that though. There's things like that that are saying when the Bitcoin funding rates are negative is usually when there's a lot of pumping, because it gives you more incentives to buy, right? Oh, I'm getting paid interest. I'm not getting charged the funding rate. I'm actually getting paid the funding rate is the idea. So I'm going to long in that case. So you would go long and that will suddenly flip. It automatically adjusts every 8 hours is the idea. Which is interesting stuff to see that go up now. So we also have the Bank of Europe cutting rates by 0.25. It was not 0.25. I thought it was 0.60%. Hang on. We might be getting allied to European area interest rate. Okay, here it is. It was previously 4.25 and they dropped it to 3.65. Hi, Mirkia. How are you? Yeah, so this changed. Trades are doing fine for now. I haven't found an entry yet, but I'm getting to it. Just going through a lot of news for now. It's going to be good because United States are cutting their interest rates for sure next week. The percentage chance of it being 50 is not that high. But the percentage chance of it being a 25 basis point cut, it's very high. Well, actually that changed with today's data. It used to be like 80% and 15%, 85 and 15%. Now this changed to 59%, well, 60-40% approximately. Not any improvements yet. I'm still going to be back testing, continue back testing today, and see if I can find any entries still during today's session. So that's the plan. So, okay, we might actually see a 50 basis point cut, which that would get the money flowing a lot faster. They haven't had a rate cut yet, but they're getting pressured by all these other banks around the world having their rate cuts already, right? Europe already did that as well, so it'll be interesting to see. That's all we have for the Fed Watch there. Here's some other news. eToro settles with the Securities Exchange Commission, and they limit their crypto trading in the United States. So trading will be limited to just Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. Following the $1.5 million settlement, eToro is just another exchange, so that should be bullish news for Bitcoin, right? They're getting less pressured, more accepted, I guess. Although at a very slow pace, because the United States is heavily regulated in terms of crypto, things like that. So it's hard to do that. Here's some other good news. Speaking of exchanges, this is the CEO of Binance, ex-CEO, CZ. He's getting released from prison in 14 days, which is the end of September, which will be the beginning of October. And October we're expecting to be a very bullish month for crypto in general. That's why I've been loading up here with my DCA. And these should start going up in October, I'm expecting. End of October, I'm hoping to see 70K before elections. Elections, we should go higher if Trump wins. That's the hopes that we all have. So, just some other news for the rest of the world. Former president of Russia, Dmitry Medvedev, threatens the United Kingdom. He said something, yeah, it's pretty daunting what he's mentioned. He said the island called Britain is likely to sink in the next few years. Our hypersonic missiles will help if necessary. Like he's just genuinely threatening to just nuke Britain to the ground underwater. Due to the obviously the escalations between Ukraine and Russia. They did try to bait Trump with this question in the debate. They mentioned, would you want Ukraine to win this war? He just said, I just want this war to stop. Obviously, he doesn't want anybody to win or lose. He just wants it to stop, which, fair enough, that's a perfect answer. This is just a highlight that I saw from the Trump-Kamala debate we had 2 days ago. So that was pretty good. BRICS in general, they're having their security meeting in St. Petersburg in Russia. And, you know, they have all those countries' leaders that are part of the BRICS membership, I guess, coalition. So they're all there, obviously going to discuss what they're going to be using for, you know, settling between countries, any payment methods, and just other issues that the world is facing, just a little group that they have there. Speaking of other parts of the world, of course, Middle East tensions, I think, are kind of dropping at this point. We've seen oil drop in price significantly as well. If we go look at oil today, it is up a little bit, but still it just had a large drop in general, all the way till down here. I was trying to hope I could buy it a little cheaper, but it seems not, but that's fine. Not sure if we'll start seeing some up movement for oil. I have been analyzing it in the back end as well, little by little. Anyways, United States, they're withdrawing their aircraft carrier Roosevelt from the Persian Gulf. If you remember, they sent it there initially when Israel-Iran tensions were escalating, but now it seems like things have kind of slowed down, so they're removing their aircraft carriers from that region back to the United States. So maybe things are starting to get a little smoother there for now, because I don't think the Democrats would want an active war, like an actual war, going on during the elections. Whatever. We'll see. Here's just an update on the distribution of Bitcoin supply in case anyone's forgotten. BlackRock's already third place. That's crazy. Binance is second place. Satoshi Nakamoto we know is first place. Awesome. Coinbase is another exchange on fourth place. Then we have Grayscale. They still have a lot of Bitcoin even though they've been constant selling. MicroStrategy is there too. Always buying. That's great. US government, they have their 200,000 Bitcoins. Chinese government is still there, 190,000, just trailing right behind the US government. We have Fidelity, another ETF. Sometimes there is inflows, sometimes there's outflows. It's fine regardless. And then Block.one, another exchange, I'm pretty sure. So that's what we have there. Speaking of Grayscale, Ripple today had a pretty decent day. They had a big spike in price over here, volatility of almost 4%. It says that they increased 8% on news that Grayscale is relaunching their XRP trust. What does that mean? Possibly a Ripple ETF. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. So, yeah. It did dissolve previously in early 2021 when there was the Securities Exchange Commission case with Ripple holders. So, yeah, but now that's all back. But still, like, is this really even good news? We already know that Grayscale just eternally just sells for whatever ETF they have. If we look at the outflows, right, you see Grayscale right here. This is in Bitcoin's case. It's always red, 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 red. They never have an inflow. This day, oh, it's in total. They've released, this is $20 billion. That's a lot of money. On average, they're releasing $120 million per day. That's crazy. We do have the record for Ethereum as well. Same kind of deal. It's only Grayscale. Grayscale is really the only one doing anything, it seems like, and they're just selling. That's all they're doing. So would it even be healthy for Grayscale to already get their hands on XRP? I don't think so. So that's what we have for that. And then we have last bit of news for Coinbase. CBBTC is on chain. If you don't know what CBBTC is, it's an ERC20 token. It's backed 1-to-1 by Bitcoin and held by Coinbase. This means that millions of Bitcoin holders can now securely access DeFi apps on Coinbase and Ethereum ecosystems, with more chains coming soon. So the way I'm seeing this is like a stable coin for Bitcoin, though. I think. How do we see this? Yeah, NFT is many fraudulent. Yep. Okay. Do they even mention? No, they just say where it's available from. Let me see if I can find anything on CoinMarketCap about. Oh, I'm not going to find it, am I? Toncoin is 9th. What happened here? Cardano's out. Okay, so Toncoin just flipped Tron, it seems like. I think. Didn't they always already ask them? Whatever. Something's missing there, strangely enough. CBBTC. Does this exist here? BTC. Wrapped Coinbase. Is it this one? I'm pretty sure it's this one. Really? It's number 47 market cap? That's fast. Let me see if we can see what it says here. For all CBBTC in circulation, there is an equivalent amount of Bitcoin held in a secure custody solution, including cold storage provided by Coinbase. Okay. Wrapped assets are transferable tokens that are redeemable for the underlying asset. Coinbase customers can unwrap and redeem a corresponding amount of their underlying Bitcoin by simply depositing the CBBTC into their Coinbase accounts. It's built seamlessly compatible with DeFi applications. Okay, so it seems like it's technically Bitcoin without actually having Bitcoin, seems like. And it's 1-to-1 Bitcoin's price, apparently, 58,000. Seems about right, almost. Yeah, it's price lag a little bit. 58,000 0. We're at 57,900. Interesting. And this just launched, right? If they go 7 days. Yeah, this is just launched today, 12th of September. So it's basically just going to follow the price of Bitcoin, seems like. Yep, they just launched it. Okay, cool. Interesting news for Coinbase. Pretty sure the stock of Coinbase has increased a little bit today because of that. Just this little bit right over here. Very good. Very good for Coinbase. All right, cool. They can still do the thing. Still stuck in this zone for Bitcoin. That's all the news I had for today, by the way. So, cool. Let's try to see if we can find any entries now. Let me go to the 15-minute chart. We could possibly find a short over here. A lot of slow movement. I think we might be able to find a short. Let's try to find it. Looks to short Bitcoin at this stage, but I mean, it's hard to break through this resistance, right? So I don't think we'll be going... I mean, if we do go higher, something fundamental is going to have to happen. Right, let's see. I would use my stop behind this level. 500 ticks, so this would be 6. This is my stop level. I have to wait for these three to flip downwards first. So I'm going to prepare for it. Stop loss there. I also have to add some margin. Probably. Really? I'm going to have to add more leverage. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a lot more expensive to trade. I do have to risk 100. What is going on here? Do we flip down yet? No. We're still not flipped down with the 3 moving averages, so I have to wait another minute. But also the movements we're expecting are much smaller. I will be using just a 1 to 2 because I really don't trust this 1 minute chart to do me any good. Okay. Wait 7 seconds and see what happens. We're moving downwards. 3, 2, 1. The moving averages are in the correct positions. Alright, we're good. I think I can enter here. Let me just add some more margin. 104, 102. Sure, we'll enter there. We're starting off negative. Sure, I guess. Because this is where we were supposed to start. According to this one. Yes, the 3 moving averages are flipped down. I entered correctly. Whatever. This is probably just going to go against me for a while. Let me change the open price. 57,922.78. Right there. Let me get this. Times 2. That's our profit level right there. Let's add it over here. Starting off very negative, unfortunately. Just flip the other way for some reason. It's alright. We make 209 if we win. Alright, well, let's see how it goes, shall we? We did find our little zone over here, so maybe we do get a dip. Depends. How about the other assets I've not looked at? Ethereum, no entry. Binance, no entry. Solana. Solana, we might have an entry. Let's go to there. We're also looking for shorts, but the short already shorted along a short while ago. Yeah, no entry for now. So I'm not going to keep it there for too long. I'm scared this is just going to completely flip to the upside now. But hey, we have to follow the strategy. Yeah, Bitcoin is going up now. Okay, it's coming back down. I think we should be fine. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's end it there for in terms of just like this short term. The stream isn't ending. We're just getting started on the stream, don't worry. I'm gonna pull out the workbook that we have, which is right here. Right there. Last thing I noted was Ethereum trade. I don't remember if I did anything else. Yeah, Ethereum was the last one, and it was the winning trade. But there's a lot of commission. That sucks, but yeah. Alright. From here, don't need this. Alright, we have to continue our back testing. Because that's still a thing. I was also going to try to evaluate what times are the best for trading this. We stopped at here. I think I could just... We'll backtest one more day, which would just be today's date. Literally just one day more worth of trading. Last time was 21:26. The day was over pretty much by then. So I'll start fresh. 8 a.m. today's date and our backtesting thing. So let's go there. Oh, we just lost live. That's awesome. Whatever. I'll try to find another entry later if I can. Right now I'll just focus on the backtesting. So, where is my vertical line? I don't have it. Vertical line. Okay, 12th of September. We need 8 a.m. So we're starting here. We might even not find an entry today, so it depends. We're good here, 8:15. At 8:30, we can stop. Let's go 8 a.m. here. If I can find 12 September, 8 a.m. right over here. Okay. This is 80 what? 802, 801. Okay. So, starting off in the uptrend, right? At 8 a.m. right here. So, we wait for the short, which we... Is this a short? This is long. There's no short. So, we go up here. We go short over here. And we go long right here. This is our entry. Seems like it's on almost a god candle. It's 0.08%. We go long at this candle. Stop below. I'm assuming this level. Regardless, we hit a stop loss, it seems. Yeah. Alright. 92 times 2 is this. Yeah, a trade would look something like that, and it immediately just hits a stop, just like we just experienced right now. Whatever, you win some, you lose some. I have to write this down. 817. Am I showing the right stuff? Yes, I am. 817 minus 1%. Next. Okay, let's see. We have a drop over here. Is this already in a downtrend? Yes. So from whatever clock this is, 8:30 until 10, we can look for shorts. So from here, we can look for shorts. This just keeps dropping. We need an upswing first. We have it right there. And here's our downswing on this candle. So this is where we would enter. Short position right there. Stop loss behind this. This would be just 40 times 2. Oh, I messed up. 14082. Well, 1.082 times 2. There we go. That's our profit level. Let's see what happens. It's a loss. Yeah. Okay, we'll write this down. 910 is when we entered. We hit -1. Okay, next. What happens here? We're good until 10, I said, right? This is 9:30. So we can look for another short, which happens right over here. Right here. Short position there. Oh, this looks good already. How many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm blind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're using this one. This would be 7, 1. Multiply by 2. I keep pressing copy by accident. Times 2. There we go. That's our profit. 1 to 2 works fine. 1 to 3 does not work though, so I have to keep note of that. 1 to 2 worked. 1 to 3 did not work. We entered at 943. This is 2%. No. Next. Alright. What happens here? 10 is no more good entry. We have up movement. It's already 10. So from here we don't enter until whatever this is. Yeah, after this candle though. It would be this candle, this green candle. It's 11. At 11, we technically can enter until here, 12. From 11 to 12, we have an hour to enter. Let's go there. 11. We're looking for shorts in this case. We have to make a long first. Goes flat over here. We go long and then we go short. Right there. So that's our entry. Short position here. It would have to be behind this level. 5. This would be 2, 4. This paper stuck on my arm. I'm going to multiply this by 2. There we go. Let's see what happens. It does not look good. Hits a stop loss right over here, unfortunately. 11:17 was when we entered. -1. So far, this is not looking good. It's alright. 12:16. What happens here? Can't enter until this. 13 o'clock. From 13, we can enter until 14:45. Let's go to 13. We're looking for longs here, so we have to make a short first. Right there is that. Down movement. And we got to make up movement, which we get right over here. What time is this? 13:36. That's before 14:45. That's perfectly fine to enter. We'll enter here. Stop behind this level. This would be a 7. Multiply by 2. That's our profit. Let's see where it goes. Looks decent. Very close, and it barely missed. And has a stop loss as well. Okay, well, that sucks. 13:36 is when we entered. How much did I miss my take profit by? It was quite a bit, actually. Oh, you know what I'm messing up on? This. I should not be showing price labels. But anyways, I do want to figure out what the math is here. 58,485.99 minus 58,440.24. Missed by $45. Is that really relevant? Missed TP by $45. This is -1. Okay, cool. I do have to, I guess, retroactively go back and disable these for the couple of trades that I entered, because they're annoying. Okay, they're gone. Now we can go back over here. In peace. 1451. Okay. Where was I here? That's all set. Let's go. So this is no longer valid. From 15... Hold on. That closes there. So this is where it's valid is. 15:15 until 16 o'clock. Let's go to 15:15, which is right here. We can look for longs. We got to make a short first, which we get over here. Now we can enter the next long, supposedly. We get it right here. What time is this? 15:43. We can enter this, so let's do that. And let's hope that it goes well. So our stop would be behind this. This would be 3.4 times 2. See how it goes. Goes up for a bit and then it goes against me and hits a stop. Okay, terrible day today for trading, it seems like. Nothing is going my way. Only one positive trade. 15:43 was when we entered. -1. Yeah, not too good, but it's okay. This ends here. No more entries until this happens. 17:30 until 18:15, 18:30. What did I say? 17:30 until 18:30. Well, 18:15. Okay, let's go 17:30 right here. Huge spike in volatility here. We're looking for a down movement, so we have the up movement there. Thank you. We go for a down movement over here. It's 17:38. We're good to enter. Let's go short position. There's a god candle here though, so this is gonna suck. Wait, how much percentage? 50%, 0.50%. Alright, I'm gonna write that for our trade when we get to it. Also, I have to add the ticks. This would be 4.1 and multiply by 2. I don't think this is gonna give me enough for today. Unless this hits a stop loss today first. Because I don't think we have enough bars today. Yeah, the bars end right over here. Yeah, it seems like it's going towards a stop loss anyway. That is if it because this is Fibonacci level, 58,400. Oh man, Bitcoin is surging right now. 58,200. It's likely going to hit a stop loss, we'll just say. But it hasn't yet, so okay, whatever. I'm not going to include this. Because we don't have enough data, but we should have enough data by tomorrow, but I'm not going to wait until tomorrow because I'm streaming. Yeah, today was a bad day. Total, we lost 3% on it, but it's fine. We're still 14,000. That's all right. Okay, so I'm going to crop these out. No more trades. I should probably just do this. 79 trades. I also want to make this boldened. And I'm going to write down, instead of 72, we're 79 trades. These have to change as well. Wait, not this. The final balance, it's not that, it's this. Max balance, yeah, that's fine. Minimum balance is also fine. Rate of return, I already know it's probably going to be around the same. Anyways, 35%. I probably should retroactively go back and check how this would have performed. I think it's still going to be the same, just with a couple less. It should be 36%, I assume. Profit, we still made 4,000 in profit in just approximately 12, 13 days. Still really good. But we still have to figure out what time was best. So that's what I'm going to focus on today. Then I'll end the stream. That's all. Alright, let's sort by smallest to largest if I can do this. Yes. So 8 a.m. we have a rate of return of 4%. Okay. I should probably write these down. 9 a.m. we have a rate of return of 0%. Okay, hold on. I'm going to write these down. We're here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I could just do this, can't I? What am I doing? 21, 22. Yeah, we're going till... Well, technically we go until 21 o'clock, right? Matter of fact, I'm just going to move these up. Alright, there we go. So 8, we had a rate of return of... Let me just check here again. 4%. 4%. 9, we had 0%. I already checked. 10. This is negative 4% at 10. I refuse to believe that. Apparently it's not good in the mornings. 11. We have 7% at 11. Okay. I really don't think this is going to give me much relevant information. 12, we find 4%. 13 o'clock, 4%. Let's go 15 o'clock. 15 looks decent. 6%. 16 o'clock right here. Looks decent as well. 3%. Did I mess up already? 14 o'clock was 6%. 15 o'clock. Really? No, 15 o'clock is 6%. What did I miss? Okay, 14 o'clock. What happened at 14? I might have missed 14 o'clock. Here. Yeah, negative 2%. That's what I missed. Whoops, 2%. 13. Let me just confirm if this is still the same. 4%. Yeah, that's still the same. Okay, let's go 16 o'clock. Starts here. It's 3%. 17 o'clock. That's 4%. 18 o'clock. 1%. Crazy. 19 o'clock. Only 2 trades at 19 o'clock. 4% though, because both of them were decent. 20 o'clock. There's 2 there, which just 1%. So I'm finding that I'm trading less at the later times, except for 21 o'clock. And 21 o'clock is usually the time when I stream, which is decent, 3%. So all in all, this should give me 35% if I highlight them. And yeah, we do get 35%. Okay. So from what I'm seeing here, 11 is a good time to operate. 10 is not a good time. Neither is 9. 8 is alright. Okay, hold on. So everyone I'm seeing here, 8 is good. 11, 12, 13, not 14. 14 has not worked for me before either. 15 is good. 16, 17, 18, 1%. Well, why work? 19, 4%, sure. 21%. Not enough data though with those, to be honest. And then 21. Did I just write 4? What am I doing? It's meant to be 19. How many hours is this? 9 hours. Like 9 total hours is what I mean. Not like from that time to this time. And then which one is more consecutive between each other? From 11 till 13 o'clock, seems like. 8 a.m. These numbers are everywhere. I feel like any time could work. 10 was my worst time for some reason. Just bad luck, it might be. I don't know. What I'm going to do next year, though, is try to prepare for... what do we call it? Can I undo this filter? No, I can't. Smallest to largest here. Yeah, that fixes everything. What happens if I take out the god candles? There was one that I did have a... Oh, that was the one. That was just this trade that I couldn't do today. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, really, I don't see much ways to improve. I mean, this is still really good. 35% rate of return is huge. I don't know. Like, if I avoid to do it... What's my worst hour? It seems to be 10 o'clock. Can I change these to time? Time. Okay, not that format, though. Time. Oh, this might crash my Excel. I'm scared. Alright, cool, bro. 8. Okay, 8 o'clock. That works. 9 o'clock. Okay, Can I just do this? There we go. Okay, so that's the rate of returns for each one of those hours. I am probably going to have to do this again, but for Ethereum. I don't know how far back I'll be able to go. What time is it right now? We're 57 minutes. Should we just start? I'm going to start with Ethereum. Let's just do it. I'm going to take this out, this filter thing. Thank you. I just want to make sure as well that nothing else over here is filtered, because sometimes it messes with the other data that I do not want to do. Okay, I'm going to copy all this and this. Go over here. This is... I'm just going to configure this, so it's going to take a while. You're going to have to bear with me. 12:38, 20... What else is 12:30? Everything else. So this, 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 this. 12:38. There you go. And these two are 20. There you go. So here's our new one. We're using Ethereum USDT. Same with this, ETH/USDT. Oh, that's not what I want to see. Can I... Okay, there we go. Drag this down, not too far. Come on. Yeah, just go until there or something. Okay, I hate this. Alright, cool, bro. 2... Okay, this goes until 31, sure. This I'll have to replace later, don't worry. This as well. Open time. This percentage thing. This as well, and we delete it. I really hope this is still correct. Anyways, that has to go. This can be changed later. These have to be changed later as well. Can I, like, really change the formatting of this? It's messing me up. All borders, yeah. and then I want thick border. Yes. Why is this like this? This looks completely valid. I don't understand. Oh, you know why? Because of that. That's not what I meant to do. And then I wanted to do this. There we go. Okay, so that's fixed. Just trying to set everything up as best as I can. Everything still seems the same. Total attempts 79. That is not correct. And starting date is different. Ending date will be also different. Yeah, because I want to start with as much data as I can get, right? Wow, this immediately already dropped. Okay, switching out of Bitcoin, let's go to Ethereum. And I have to show what I'm doing here. All right. How far back can we go? Let's see. I don't think it's going to be as far back as like August 30th like we could before, because a lot of days have passed. Here it is. September 5. Okay. Starting at 9 a.m. I guess we'll take it. Let's grab vertical line. Well, not yet. I first have to navigate to September 5 in the 15-minute chart. September 6. Crazy volatility. What is happening? September 5. 8 a.m. Well, 9 a.m. This is technically where we start. So, vertical line. There you go. Okay. Let's start. Take a drink of water. All right, let's get started. So it's 9:53 before we start getting some candles. Still, like, we're not in a trend anyway, so that doesn't matter. We do start over here, 11. From 11 o'clock until, I would say this, whatever this, maybe this would count, 13. 11 to 13, let's go there, right here. We look for shorts. So we have an upward movement. We have the downward movement right here. This is 11:21. It's a valid entry. It's our first entry. Short position. Stop would be behind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're gonna have to use this. Okay, here's the question: is how many ticks? Is it gonna be 50 ticks? I assume. 672. This would have to be 722. Yes. So we're using 50 ticks. First of all, I'm going to write that on my strategy thing. Okay, there we go. Yes, this is valid. And, oh yeah, I have to multiply by 2. My bad. So that's the multiplier. It already has a take profit here anyway. I do still want to check the 1 to 3s. It would have worked. Okay, cool. So let's write this down. Open time. What time did I open? That's the only thing I do not look at every time. 11:21. Take profit. 1 to 3 works. Yes. Cool. Balance adjusts. Everything looks good. Profit is still to be determined. You just got to relax. Why is that? It is right. What is going on? Final. Oh, we don't have a final balance. That's why. Final balance. Yeah, that has to be adjusted. Whatever. I'll use this level for now. I could change it later. Okay, good. I just have OCD. I need to make sure that this number is correct, you know? Okay. Let's go back. That's our first trade. Works fine. 11:28. What happens? We're good until 13 o'clock to look for another short. We have another short over We do not have another short. Goes up. But when is 13 o'clock? Oh, we still have a long way to go. Is this a short? This one is a short. Okay, we enter here. Stop. I mean, short here. Stop loss above this level. We had 50 here, so that's easy math. Multiply by 2. That's there. This almost hits a stop loss. Almost hits a stop loss again. Almost hits a stop loss again, and again, and again. Until we ultimately do hit our stop loss. Okay, cool. Well, that kind of saved us, but eventually it still hits a loss. Did I adjust my... Yes, I did. Okay. Now what? I have to write it down. Time did I enter? 12 o'clock. Cool, I did not write down. -1 next. No comments on these, right? Yeah, everything's fair. Okay. Time is this? 13:11? Yeah, after 13 we do not enter. Right here we can. 15:15. So right over here. We can go short until this candle 16:30. So we can go short until 16:30, which we have that signal for entry right over here. Short position. This would be 7.2. Multiply by 3 just to see what happens. It does hit. Alright, cool. 1 to 3 works. Time did I enter? 15:36. 2%. 1 to 3 works. Next. What time is this end? 15:45. We're good until 16:30, so we can find another short if we have that chance. We're long right now. It's already 16 o'clock. We have until 16:30, don't forget. We have the down movement over here, and it's 16:34, so we don't consider this. After 16:45, like 17 o'clock, we can find an entry, but I don't think we will. It's just one candle. Yeah, I wouldn't acknowledge most of these. This one I probably would. It's kind of hard to see, right? The price is in between those two moving averages. The price closes outside of these after this time. So after 18 o'clock, 18:15 we can, but then the other one we can't. Like, that's just hard to find at that moment. What did I say here? Yeah, 18:15 we can look for shorts, but I don't think we can find. Yeah, nothing happens here. Okay, I think we could just skip all this. We have an up movement over here at 21... Yes, 21:30 until... I'm going to extend this past 22 o'clock. We'll go to 23... We'll do the whole day. Let's just do the whole day. Till 24 o'clock. That's something I'm going to change. Where is 24? Well, this technically be 0 o'clock. There's no 24 o'clock. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. We're going for the full day now. So, what did I say? 21:30, we can go until this. 23:45. Till the end of the day, practically. Let's go to 21:30, which is right here. And we're looking for longs. We currently are already long. We need to go short first. Is this a short? That's not a short. We don't get any shorts, concerningly. Here we do. Okay, what time is this though? 22. Okay. We're good until, what did I say, 23:45. We need a long. That's a long. Right here. On this little doji candle. That's funny. Long position here. Stop behind this. This would be 4-3. times 2 is this. It has a stop loss here, unfortunately. What time is this? 23:08. This is 23:02 is when we entered. 23:02 minus 1. Okay, next. I feel like this candle, I mean, this chart looks weird. Is this correct? That is correct. I'm tripping then. I just want to finish at least this one day so that tomorrow I can continue from the next day, which would still be fresh on data, hopefully. Maybe a little bit more. Like I'll try to reach, it would have to be 10 p.m. tomorrow, right? Probably. 23, yeah, this day is done. Let's move on to the next day. 8 a.m. right over here. Like I want to get past this time for a little bit. From here, we can look for longs, although this area is a bit sketchy. We can still look for longs. We can stop over here. So from 8 till 9:30, let's fly over there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Look for longs. Okay. We're shorting at the beginning here. And then we go long on this candle, it seems like. Or maybe this one. Yeah, this one. So let's enter here, long position on this candle, stop below this level. I hope that we do not hit our stop loss immediately, because that would suck. We do. Okay, well, anyways. We still read it down. 803 minus 1. We go down. What time is this? We're good until, like I said, 9:30. So we make our next upswing right over here. And it's a God candle of 23%. But I think I've determined by now that God candles really have no effect on the way I should be trading. So we let it run. Here is the entry. This would be 999. I'm going to multiply by 3 this time because I'm too lazy to draw out everything. And I think we should... Oh, okay, we'll... 8:30, we had a lot of volatility, it seems like, on the 6th of September. What happened on the 6th of September? That was Friday. That was non-farm payrolls, of course. We hit our stop loss first, and then it would have gone up and hit our take profits. So, well, I'm actually going to write this down. On the comment, NFP data at 8:30 was when it closed. 8:24 was when I entered, though. So don't enter before important data, because it can go against you. Or maybe it's worth it, because you're just losing 1%, but if it goes in your favor, you just made 3%. Possibly. I don't know. I'll just keep it noted just in case. But so far, it's been doing me bad. Yeah. What's next? 8:30. We got to continue until 9:30. So let's look for a short first, and then we can go long. Here's our short. This is already 9 o'clock. Scary. 9:30 is when we cannot enter. This is 9:17, so we can enter this, and we will, because it's according to our strategy. We have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're using this candle. This candle. 5 ticks. This would be 9 times 2. Alright, let's see what happens. It hits a stop. Did increase for a bit, but then it hit a stop. Okay, fine. This, what am I doing? I need to copy the time. 9:17. Minus 1. So far, we are very negative in our balance. We're at, what is this? $9,894.10. It's not too bad, but it's still not up, and we have to be up. Like I said, I'm just going to continue till... How many trades do we have? Let's go until 10 trades, and then I'll just end it. What happens here? We go down. from this candle, we can look for shorts. This is a very perfect long, short day. Not long day, a day for shorts, if you know what I mean. I'd still consider this, even though there's a wick there. Oh, I didn't even check what time. From 10 a.m. 10 a.m. until whatever this is. 17:45. Let's go to 10 right here. We can look for shorts for the whole day. So this is golden opportunity for us. That's not an upswing, so we can't consider this down movement. We can on this, because we got the up movement, and then we go down. So where's the actual entry? Here. We're using that over there as a stop loss. Short position over here. 5 ticks, or 50 ticks. Is it 50? Pretty sure it was. So would it be this? Yes, it would. 50 ticks. What happens here? Very close, but then we do eventually drop down here, and a 1 to 3 would have absolutely worked. Right there. Okay. Entered at 10:45. Let's write this down. 2%, 1 to 3 works. Next. Okay. We finished this at 11:17. We're still in a downtrend. So we got to look for more shorts. We got to make an upswing first before we enter again. And we make our upswing here. So we can enter the next short. We do get it here as well. Here's the short entry. So let's go here. Short position right there. Stop behind this level. This would be 1.4. And I'll multiply by 3. Let's see where this goes. It does hit our profit right over here, so that's perfect. Entered at 11:48. Hey, we lost in the morning, but we're doing really good in the evening, it seems like. 12:18, we continue here. We're good until 17:45, just imagine that. Okay, let's see if we get an upswing. We do over here, so now we enter the next short, which is on this God candle right here. 39%, 0.39%. Short position. The close of this candle. Stop behind this level. This would be just 9 multiplied by 3. We'll do by 3 just to see where it takes us. And this is also looking good. It's a longer way though. It goes down until here, but not further down. Okay, it does over here, but it takes a long time. Not too long. It's still 14 o'clock. We're good. Okay. 12:30 was when we entered. 2%, 1 to 3 works. Next. So based off of all those trades, I want to show you. Our balance now is 10,500 almost, right? It's pretty good. Considering we were down this much, these 3 just immediately compensate for that. So that was huge. Rate of return is 5% so far. Let's continue. Wait, I did mention I was going to stop at trade 10. We are on trade 10. Okay. I'll stop it here then. What time did we end here as well? 14 o'clock. I'm just going to screenshot this as well so that I know where we leave. How do I take a screenshot? Here we go. Just bear with me. Okay, we're good. That's it. That's where I'll end it off for now. This is the last thing that we see for today. Just keeping it here as well for my stream record in case I forget where we ended off. We're ending it off right here. 14:38, September 6th. September 6th. Okay. That's all for today then. Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will continue backtesting Ethereum tomorrow. And what even is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday. It's already the weekend. Yeah, very uneventful. Do we have any data tomorrow? Friday. Michigan consumer sentiment. Yeah, who cares about that? And then China. Retail sales and industrial production. Chinese market is not good. That's all. What's most important? Oh, here's some Canada and inflation data. U.S. retail sales. Okay, who cares about that? Sorry, this is Tuesday. Wednesday is the big day. Probably at 10, I assume. 10:30 is... Well, okay. Oh, it's 2 p.m. Okay. The Fed interest rate decision will be at 2 p.m. It's currently 5.5%. We already know that. We're expecting a 0.25 basis point cut on the interest rate. But if it's 5.50, sorry, if it's a 50 basis point, so it would drop it down to 5%, that would be a big surprise for the market. It's kind of strange. We don't know if it's going to be for the good or for the worse, because if it's a 50 basis point cut, people are going to be scared. Oh my gosh, we're in recession. But I mean, that's good, right? Lower interest rates. Come on, guys. But whatever. Market does what it wants. They're too greedy. That's bottom line what it is. All right. That's where we ended here. We did lose on this one too, so I'll just write this down before we finish for real. So we're ending it off on a sad note today. But we'll continue this stuff tomorrow. Let's see. It was in Bitcoin that I entered. BTC. Come on. September 12th. We entered at 57,922. We closed at 57,977. Lost $104.77. Paid $50 in commission. I don't think I like this strategy because of that commission. That is a lot of commission, man. But I did realize this before. It is a lot of commission. But the trades are more frequent. But the commission is so much. I don't know. Maybe I would have to use a 1-to-3 risk-reward ratio to kind of compensate for this. Or maybe 1-to-2 is fine. Depends, because I figured that 1-to-2 is more likely to get me gains than a 1-to-3. Although 1-to-3 still got me like 1% better. That's strange. This is a lot of commission, and if my strategy will have to involve this high commission stuff, I'm probably not going to want to do that. Alright, well, we'll see. I'll decide this stuff later on. I'll end it here, though. Thanks, guys, for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. I don't think I left anything else here. Let's hope we break past this level at least. No, I think we're going to drop still. Alright, that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye.